Alright, Tigers, here we go. Practice problems for Friday. Early session tomorrow, that's okay. I want you to try these practice problems. I'm going to pause and give you a chance to fill them in. So, when I say pause, it's when you stop the video and then see if you can fill in the chart to see what matches with me at this point. Okay? So, this is a question that we've seen before. We've done it in terms of graphing back here, right? So it's this data right here that we use for polo shirts and steaks. Well, the rest of the problem, and the fractions are a little funky, but that's okay, is assume that the price of both polo shirts and steaks are $30. What is the right combination of polos and steaks that will allow polo to maximize its utility? So I'm going to give you a couple seconds here. I'm going to phrase this. I want you to fill in your margin utility, MU over P, and margin utility and MU over P here and see if it matches with me. Okay, 3, 2, 1. I'm back. Okay, so the chart filled out. The question is, how much money do we have? So we have $150. So what is the right combination of polos and steaks that will allow polo to maximize utility? Well, we come to MU over P here. Let me find a different color here. Okay, and we do this one, because it's the highest value. And then we do this one, that second polo. And then we do this one. It's that third polo. And then we do this one. It's that fourth polo. And then we do this one. And 5 times 30 is 150. And we know that we're good because this MU over P equals this MU over P. And we're at the right point. So we need 4 polos and just 1 steak. Okay? And our utility is maximized. Okay, so the question is, if Brooke's spending all of her income on manicures and Uggs, love it. Sounds like an NA girl. All right, if MU over P for manicures are 10 and MU over P for Uggs are 6, what should Brooke do to maximize her satisfaction? Okay, so what we have here, guys, is a problem of 10 does not equal 6, right? And 10 is for manicures, M, and 6 is for Uggs. Okay, so like this problem that we talked about before, we want to get this number 10 to go down and this number 6 to go up. To get this number to go down, you need to buy more manicures. Okay, and when you buy more manicures, this number will drop. And when you want this number to go up, you buy fewer Uggs and that number will go up. So more manicures and fewer Uggs, B is the correct answer. Okay? C, another chart here. Okay? Now let's talk this. Wilbur consumes 2 goods, bacon and eggs. My man. Corn Harry. He's currently maximizing utility given his income. Eggs cost $2 per dozen and he consumes them. Okay, them. My bad. Let me cross it out there. Them to the point where the margin utility he receives is 6. Okay, so we have the price and the margin utility he receives is 6. So we have the MU and we have the P. So what that means is we know that for, oh Lord, is that big. Let's go down to 16 here. Let's go to Cambria. Okay, very good. We know that 6 divided by 2 is 3. So that's the number we're looking for right now. Bacon costs $4 a serving, and the following is margin utility of each thing. So they're giving you the MU, they're giving you the P, right? So 20 divided by 4, right? And so on and so forth. So I'm going to pause this. You guys can fill out the chart and tell me when you're ready. 3, 2, 1, pause. Okay, so how many servings of bacon does Wilbur buy? Well, MU over P of eggs is 3. So, yes, he'll buy this one, and yes, he'll buy this one, and yes, he'll buy this one, and no, he won't. So the correct answer is 3, because he wants his MU over P to be the same. Okay, let's try and talk through this one a little bit right now. Jane consumes 2 good Sprite and potato chips. I love it. Sprite is $2 a can, and she consumes it until the margin utility she receives from her last Sprite is 4. Potato chips cost $3 a bag, and the following utility, she receives from consuming various quantities of potato chips. Okay. So Sprite's $2 a can. That's the price. Margin utility is 4. 4 over 2 is 2. So we know that the mu over p for Sprite, right, is 2. Okay, so if we come down here and do margin utility, we know that's 30. Okay, but we now know that potato chips cost $3 a bag, so we know it's 10. Oops. 50 is 20 divided by 3, which is 6.6, right? 12, which is the difference between 50 and 62, divided by 3 is 4. 6 divided by 3, because 68 minus 62 is 6, is 2. So there you go. So how many bags of potato chips does Jane buy? She buys 4 of them. Right there. Okay. Let's try 2 more. Okay, Dan is currently consuming soda and apples. Which of the following statements are correct? We know that Dan is, for soda, his mu is 10 over 1, which equals 10. We know that for apples, it's 25 over 2, which equals 12.5. So we know that the mu over p of soda is 10. Oops. And we know the mu over p of apples 12.5. Okay? So based on that, we need to buy more apples and less soda to maximize utility. Correct answer, B. Okay? Okay, one more. Let's see if we can fill in a chart again. 3, 2, 1. All right, so where are we here? Okay, there's the total utility filled out. There's the mu over p filled out. There's total utility filled out. There's the mu over p filled out. So how much income would Callie have to spend to buy 1 gas and 5 food? Well, 1 gas is 5 and 5 food is 10 times 5 is 50, so we know that's $55, right? Will this combination of 1 gas and 5 food maximize Callie's total utility? Well, the way that we figure that out is to go through the problem like we normally do. So here we go. We know that she should buy one of those and one of those, because those are the first 2 highest. Then she should buy another food. Okay, so that's $5 spent, that's $15 spent, $25 spent, $35 spent, $40 spent, $45 spent, and $55 spent. Hi, Bob. Dog just came in. So, will this combination of 1 gasoline and 5 food maximize Callie's total utility? The answer is no, because she won't have maximized what she needs at that point. So what should she do? She should buy more gas. So the correct answer is letter A. Okay? She should buy 3 units of gas, as well as 4 units of food. Now, we haven't done this yet, but it's a fair question to ask now. We need to see what happens when this combination, it says, will give Callie a total utility of blank. Okay, so 3 units of gas gives her a total utility of 105. So we put 105. Okay, and then we add, and we add what she should buy here is 290. And that should give us an answer of 395. Hopefully you guys are starting to figure this out a little bit. Any questions, hit me up tomorrow. Have a great night. Go Tigers.